Hello Internet, I'm Nick, and this is Civ 6. Now, this is actually my second go at playing Japan, I'm aiming towards a science victory because that's the one victory I haven't had yet, and just playing Japan just because, well actually mainly because Japan's special ability focuses on districts and adjacency of districts, which I can actually just show you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Evidently I wasn't actually tabbed into the right window. Yeah, so the major restoration, the others are pretty forgettable, except the electronics factory kind of encourages, because it has, it gives full production to all cities within 6 tiles, it therefore encourages a kind of a more closely packed city spacing and placement, and then you get all your districts from those cities and you get them all to touch each other, be all adjacent to each other, give each other bonuses. Yeah. Anyway, I rather hilariously, actually, I lost 2 previous attempts. One due to just being not building enough defense units at the start, getting too cocky, and then just getting swamped by barbarians. But that was a pretty quick death. The other one, the more substantial playthrough that I actually was recording, was basically the same setup, and I built all my defensive units. I was ready for the rushes didn't come, and then one of the AI won a religious victory, which is kind of annoying because at deity level, difficult level, it's, unless you really go for religion, you aren't going to get a religion. So you just assume that you're not going to get a religion, and see that. To me, that seemed fine. But the problem with that is that if the AI starts winning a religious victory, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you can't stop them unless you have your own religion. And even if you did have your own religion, like, if they wiped that religion out, then there's nothing you can do. It's not like a domination victory where you can build units and maybe try to kind of crush them militarily. I mean, technically, I guess you could stop someone getting a religious victory by defeating them militarily, but if you suddenly realize they're on the cusp of winning the military of a religious victory, then you don't have time to do that. Also, religion really kind of seesaws a lot. And you see the AI kind of fight each other with their religions, and sometimes one will be winning, and sometimes it's really hard to gauge when it's actually someone is overwhelmingly winning. And it does seem like it's always going to be the case that that does end up happening. But so yeah, it's just annoying. So either you have to found your own religion and then basically hold back from winning a religious victory yourself and just do it defensively or whatever. But anyway, for that reason, I've actually disabled religious victory from this particular game, just so that I can focus on my late game victory of a science. Okay. The other reason why we're doing a science victory is we are, apart from doing the science victory, while we're doing a science victory, I thought I may as well try to get the Man on the Moon achievement, which is have a captured Egyptian city, activate both Newton and Darwin. I don't know whether both Newton and Darwin will show up in this game. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. And I'm actually playing on a large map to try to make sure there are more great people that are created, and therefore, so that more candidates because I was previously playing on a tiny map, and it turns out that if you're playing on a tiny map, you have one classical era great person, like say great scientist or great general, whatever, one classical era one, and as soon as that gets taken, the next one is an industrial era one. Obviously, we need Newton, I assume, is a Renaissance era great scientist, while Darwin is it industrial era, or is there some era between them? He might be a modern era one, perhaps. It's possible. Or maybe it's just industrial, but anyway, whichever it is. Given that you have steam power in the industrial, okay. There's a bit of a mix of things happening. Anyway, so you must be an industrial, so there must be you need a Renaissance one, you need an industrial one, and also you need to RNG that those two are great people that pop up. So with a larger map, more AI, you have more great people, and therefore more chance that those particular great people will pop up. And so I've been also putting at least one Egyptian civ in, so that I can get the Egyptian city bit. This time around, starting this new game, I was struck by a very random, silly urge, and I made every single enemy AI be Cleopatra. So, enjoy. This is what's going to happen. And hopefully we can actually keep track of which Cleopatra is which. Anyway, are we settling here? I think we are. There's not really... Every movement around here is going to take up the full turn, so let's just found Kyoto and get going. I assume that's the direction of the coast. Who knows? Now, we can, from previous experience, we can definitely safely get a builder out and then start building defense units. So that's what we're going to do. How am I going to... Yeah. I want you to start by just prioritizing food. And what do we need here? So that's irrigation. I'm going with mining. Hopefully we can get those 2 hill tiles and mine them. Also, we could possibly get a quarry tile. Have I removed religion from the entire game by doing that? Surely not. Anyway, let's go. Okay, lots of hills. Hills are good. Hills are promising. Lots and lots of hills means a lot of production. This game is all about the production. As long as you have enough kind of food to feed your workers, but also hills are extra production for no less food. So there's a lot of sustainable mining going to be going on here. And by sustainable, I mean miners who provide as much food as they eat. Okay. Yeah, this is shaping up like a good second city position. However, can we really afford to make a second city? That's yet to be discovered, because the AI may just like crush us. This is continents map mode, so I assume that they're separate continents with different civs on them. That is not a good boost. That's firstly easy thing to get, and also not a useful boost. It's not going to give us any advantage. Okay, Jakarta. Did we get the... Yes, so no one's discovered them yet. We've got some spacing. We could team up with them and conquer those barbarians. If they weren't cowards. Okay. Okay. Oh, we've already got 3 population. Okay, I think at this point we can probably start getting our production going. Yeah, that's a lot more production. Yeah, just leave it neutral. What do we want? Go pottery for the to then go irrigation. What leads to archers anyway? What do I need? Animal husbandry. May as well. Okay. Oh, okay. The first Cleopatra that we're meeting. Oh, and by the way, unless it's not obvious, my video capture software isn't picking up the voices of the voice actors for some reason. So you won't be able to hear the voices of any of the Cleopatras in this game. So this is Orange Cleopatra. Cleopatra of Mendes and Abydos. Okay. That is a particularly foul orange. That is a horrible color of orange. Okay. Ooh. No. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay, there's where Mendes is. So we're gonna just send a delegation to this Cleopatra while she still likes us. She won't like us in a turn. In a turn, she will start hating us. But right this turn, she's kind of forgotten that we're a human, and she's also like, she's going to judge us for having a lot less military units than she does. Well, and that's because on daily level she started with 5 warriors, and obviously I've started with 1 warrior. Here's another Cleopatra. Which Cleopatra is this one? This is lime green Cleopatra of Swenet and Apu. Okay. Okay, let's find where lime green lives. Okay. We didn't get told. Actually, I can't even see lime green's unit. Okay, we have a unit ready for promotion, which we're going to take. Really do want to get another settler out, but I know I can't afford to do it. I need to immediately start building the warriors. Oh, it's just so tempting. But I'm gonna stay strong. There's lime green. So they came from this direction, so I guess lime green is over here. what a verdant and luscious river plain this is. Like, this is a nice river. We're on this nice river. I just want to settle cities all down the river. And kind of roleplay a civilization that just does that. But no, I can't, because this is deity. And they have that many bad guys. Okay. So religion does exist. I have already sent a delegation to them, haven't I? Yes. So. Okay, found Brussels. How did we complete that? I mean, that's a new quest. Okay, I don't know. Maybe evidently we did something and it pleased Jakarta, so we have 2 there. So what are their suzerain bonuses again? Oh, well, that's a good one, but not really one that we can use, because we're just going to assume that we're not going to get any of the wonders. Oh, and Jakarta's my least favourite. Yeah, I'd forgotten how bad Jakarta's suzerain bonus is. Okay, there's another settler. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this is Lime Green. Lime Green has declared war on me. Okay, well. Let's do that, and... okay, get home. Get home as fast as you can. Okay, so she's attacking there. I'm just gonna move my worker so they don't just steal it. We're gonna take craftsmanship so we can get the agoge. You switch to full production. Is that gonna, oh, that is gonna change things. Oh no, it's not, yeah. Okay. That's... oh, this is not good. This is not good. Do we have gold to purchase a tile? Yes, we do. Get that tile. Okay, do they pillage that? That's the question. Okay, so she's declared war on us and she's not actually doing anything here. Okay, this is good, this is good. Oh, God. Is that still a marsh? Is it still... yeah, how... oh, it's just the bonuses that they get. Okay, I'm just gonna have to fortify. Choose research. Archery seems pretty much mandatory right now. Build another warrior. Well, I'm glad I got the early war this time rather than the last game. I just built all these warriors and archers to defend, and Egypt in that game was going to invade me as well, but it just never eventuated. Okay. How nice of you to just settle near me. Or settle in this land that I wanted to settle. If I went full... Oh, that's not going to change anything. Units. Because I want this craftsmanship boost, so... As soon as we get the second warrior, I can definitely kill that warrior because they're standing on... What the hell? Where is the other continent? Like is there really a continent? Oh, Azania. Where is Azania? Oh, wow. That. Okay, yeah. Okay, well that was a boost that I was not expecting to be able to get. Okay, the continent discovered. Okay, so do I? Can I? Like, I'd prefer to get that stone, really. Oh, actually, that sheep is tempting. It is on the safe side. Is a pasture, because I know a pasture is two production and one food, but it's what the initial one is. Okay, so the initial is one production, so just like the quarry, which is oh, that's the wrong button. The quarry is 2 production, 1 gold, yeah. Like in the end, but it starts as 1 production. While a mine, and also that's pretty late. Pasture gets exploration and robotics. Okay. While a mine ramps up pretty quickly. Apprenticeship, industrialization. Apprenticeship is pretty early, but exploration. Where is exploration? It is up here, isn't it? Unless it's in the civics tree. So banking is all the way there in the Renaissance. While you get apprenticeship here in the medieval period. So where is exploration? Oh. This is what happens. It is indeed a civic. And it's just before... Oh yeah, that's exploration, okay. So Renaissance civic, and obviously robotics is robotics. So... I can still do that though. Closer to it. Okay, I'm gonna walk there. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is Orange Egypt. Orange Egypt, yes, is judging us for having a small army. Okay, now we have an extra warrior. We could probably actually bang out a settler at this point. If not, how much hubris can I get? Another builder? Actually, let's just pause for a scout. Because scouting will be important. Okay, you go there. Okay, so one of them has to move first. And basically marsh is the only terrain they can move into. Unless I went around here. Nah. Gonna have to put... Which is gonna be bad, because marsh is bad terrain, but... Let's start the fighting. Okay. Oh, Orange Egypt, who's... Oh, not at war with us. Yep. Okay, so... Mr. Warrior is moving that way. And... Oh, this builder is moving that way. There's some damage. What is actually going on here? Isn't that the ideal tile? Like, wouldn't these people want those bananas with the 2 hammers on them? Or 2 cogs? So, have I been... Okay, yeah, I understand. Should probably turn the tutorial advice off completely. I actually don't see them massing huge amounts, so I'm very It's a big temptation to just build a settler. Let's get one more warrior. Let's just err on the side of caution. Okay. Unit needs orders. Of course you need orders. Oh, actually, what we should do... Let's move that into the actual good defense positions. That's... 2 damaged. Oh, what the hell? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, that was bad. They can't conquer us, but because of the inherent strength of the city centre, but still. Okay, I'm actually going to move you there. Sadly, I'm not sure we'll be able to get this unit off our territory. Like, as in, we won't be able to kill him, actually. No, that's more correct. We'll be able to get him off our territory, we won't be able to kill him. Oh, and I should have switched out. Oh, I was just not watching. Okay. Confirm policies. And choose the next civic, being... yeah. Foreign trade. We want to get political philosophy as soon as possible. Okay, we finally have a pantheon. Okay, I'm just going to do that to get some more experience on this unit. And then I'm going to kill this unit. Because experience is life in this game. Oh, okay. Interesting. Now, what pantheons are we going to do? Plus production from Mars Oasis and floodplains is actually really good for Kyoto. So those marshes and oases, well, the marshes are going to disappear. Or will they? I could just farm them. Because I didn't get rid of that marsh. So that could be useful. The God of the Forge extra production of military units is not there, so I guess it's been taken by one of the Egypts. Extra faith from, oh, that's adjacencies. No, there's actually not anything exciting here, so I guess Lady of Reeds and Marshes it is. And then suddenly we have all this production in it, and these tiles. Okay, so I can actually farm those and go well. No. I'm not. Well, if you gave me the Stone of Scone though. What? Wow, you're willing to give me the Stone of Scone just to make peace? I'm going to accept that. Just because I killed one warrior, they're willing to give me the Stone of Scone. So is that a religious relic? Okay. I didn't know the Stone of Scone was a relic. But anyway. Amazing. Okay. So you are going... oh, not there. You're going there-ish, I guess? Sorry. Well, actually, let's... yeah, I think actually defending off our city is better. Well, I mean, it's obviously better. Choose production. I think now I may be... actually, that's spoken like a true cocky failure. I'm gonna do it just because Last game, I just couldn't expand, I couldn't expand, and it just, like, obviously 2 cities are better than 1, and potentially twice as good as 1. And yeah, just getting some early expansion would be very useful. So is it now time for setting our scout off and just saying have fun? Though on the other hand, now that we have settlers, maybe we want to know where the iron is. Well, now that we're building a settler. Tempted to just go over here and just see what's over the horizon. Probably no harm in going there. Okay, so that tells us what's going on here, there. That's a fairly safe, like we're fairly safe from our north/northeast. I don't even know where Buenos Aires is in this game. Let's go down there. I guess there's a lime green warrior there. This river system is very impressive. Okay, another Egypt, finally. What color will this Egypt be? Okay, so this is dark green Egypt. Dark green Egypt is up there. Let's send a delegation to dark green Egypt. Should really heal up this guy though. Okay, so there's a desert. Is that the same river? It would be amazing if it was. Okay. Choose production. Now we're definitely going to go archers. You are moving that way. Okay, so where do we put this city? There seems to actually be space to the north of us, which is promising. Because we're Japan, we do want to put lots of districts in between our cell, like the two cities. Ideally, we want like a triangle of cities and put a massive districts in the center of that triangle, and have each of these cities then like have their farms or their resources all be on the outside of that triangle. Obviously, like later on, we want to turn that triangle into like a parallelogram / kite kind of shape, and then that into either a hexagon or an even longer parallelogram, or a trapezium, for example. But yeah, all for efficiency's sake, in terms of squeezing into space efficiency sake, we'd go triangles. I actually favor a thing in terms of efficiency with these hexes. You want to make things out of triangles. So, I mean, if we could go down there and maybe we assume that we take orange Egypt Arsenal place, which seems okay. Certainly has lots of resources around it. And this means a lot of plains that we could, if we, for instance, put a city here, then we could put all of their kind of districts all in these plains in the center of it, except for that stone. So that's an option. Or we go like over here, less reliable. Up there, could probably put lots of districts along the bank of that river. But up here doesn't impress me in terms of the food options for my city. Down here you've got this stone and this, like, these cattle. And you really do need a food surplus to make a city tick. Can you just go over there? Maybe you're gonna enlighten me. Okay, so there is a city there. It's... whose city is that? It could be dark greens, but I don't think it is. I think it's... that looks like actual Egypt colours. Given this new information, yeah, that rice is not going to go well. And then there's the defensibility side of things. What is defensible? Yet again, Nick overthinks these things. Well, yeah, let's just, this is just a nicer place. But then it doesn't... and actually, that is a better place. Then we can just do the production. But just in terms of spamming districts, it's not as easy to spam districts there. Like, find space to spam districts, just because it's going to be on top of some luxury resources. But maybe we can work something out. Probably we can. Certainly if there was another dyes around here, apart from there, if there was another dyes that was actually in range, good. That's too far away. Always tempted to sell there just so we can get the chocolate. Well, that's not going to get the chocolate either. Oh, this is an option we haven't thought about that way. That looks promising. Though I am still tempted to land grab down here. Yeah, let's move east. Though lime green, Egypt is east of us, so it could be. I don't know where they are. They're either here. Like, I would assume that they're here, but they could be closer. Okay, this is some nice. Yeah, it's got a nice spot, and I can easily just spam districts all in here. And it also has some easy positions for starting the district spam, because you can, for instance, put a campus there and it's going to get 2 mountain adjacencies and and 2 rainforests. Otherwise, if you weren't going to district spam, you would put your campus there on top of the bananas and get a +4 beaker thing. Though, I mean, would you use up the bananas doing that? I don't know. Like, as in, would you sacrifice bananas just to get a better campus? Okay. So I'm assuming that this is Egypt Prime, the proper Egypt colours, because that's what it looked like in the Fog of War. I think that's it. No, I don't actually think. That's just not. I think it's the right colours, but can't be sure. Okay. So far, we still have not become too confused by the number of Egypts around the place. Okay, Cleopatras, Cleopatra and Cleopatra. Don't know which ones those are, but we'll find out in a second. Okay, so which ones are at war with whom? Okay, so I'm assuming this Cleopatra, this green and yellow one, is at war with, yeah, okay, yep. It's at war with dark green and white Cleopatra. I have to say, this is looking promising. Yeah, I mean, there's spices, there's chocolate, there's actual, I mean, firstly, that spice is in producing a lot of food, so that's good. Like 1 food bonus tile, like 1 or 2 food bonus tiles. Ideally 2 or 3, but if we have at least 1, then that really gets our city growing fast at the start, and also means that you can support, like that tile is going to support 1 extra specialist who's not doing anything, like we're not harvesting any food at all. But then at the same time, we've got all these tiles that are forested with either rainforests or proper forests, and that allows those to be self-sufficient in food while also providing some production. So that's looking good. So ideally we want to be in a position where we get all of that stuff, so we get all that chocolate. So this is the furthest that we'd want to go, because then we still have the chocolate and the spices. So then it's just a question of how how hard do we want to press up against Kyoto? At this point I think I will actually set my scout automated, because then it instantly walks next to barbarians. I'm soon going to do that, so let's just go early empire. Actually, the advantage of this start that I didn't realise is that I don't need to worry about rushes as much as I would otherwise, because I'm in the middle of... Okay. This is going to get very tiresome eventually. Meeting yet another Cleopatra. Okay, so this is red Cleopatra. Okay. Okay. That's a... We've got enough space in between us. Yep. This is also going to be hilarious because they're all going to fight each other. But yeah, because we're in all this rainforest and we have all these hills, it takes a long time for an enemy to move through those. So it really telegraphs their position. It also means that there is more turns before people discover us. So whether they actually know I'm here or what I have here. Could get a trader now. That might be... Though at the same time I should really beef up my security. But then a trader putting down a road through that forest, like through that rainforest, is really going to make our defense easier. So let's do it. Let's fortify there for now. Probably send our archers east. Okay. Hopefully I don't... Okay, getting denounced by someone. Okay, by Lime Green, Egypt. Okay, let's just fortify. What am I thinking? Well, if I'm there... I do want to... Like, I don't really want to be right next to Kyoto. If I'm there, what is the trade-offs that I'm taking for... I guess that is ideal. I'm not really interested in this territory down here. Let's just move there this turn. should actually have explored further though. So I could have gone west. Got all that chocolate. Okay, so that does actually... No, that's not going to be in range. If I go into range of that, then I lose that cocoa down there. And that cocoa. I don't want to lose my cocoa. So, here. Sendai. Oh! Get another spice for being there rather than there. Okay, decision made. Ooh, is Sendai that good at production? What is your... Okay. Let's just get a monument up and running. Oops, wrong thing. Automate expansion. I will promise not to sell near you again because how many I'm assuming lime green warned me and orange warned me as well. Well, I mean red. Very curious as to where lime green is. You can go to Sendai. Okay, I'm gonna send my trader to be based in Sendai, so the Sendai gets the bonuses, and yeah, I guess more archers. Okay, the player has been destroyed, though that could have just been a city state, as I've learned. It's saying a player being destroyed does not necessarily mean it was a full-blown major power. It could have just been a minor. I'm really curious where lime green is. Oh, there's lime green. Okay. Okay. Okay, which Egypt is... Okay, dark green Egypt has previously been nice to us, but now has realised that we're weak. And will hurt us if necessary. Okay, so let's move our unit. We then know that they're actually there, so that's actually a pretty big deal. If I can snipe that, probably need to snipe a lot of things actually. Okay, so I think you should stand there. And oh, Kyoto does not have enough nice things. Well, we can make some more nice things for you, Kyoto. Yeah. Oh, okay. The Pantanal. I don't like the Pantanal as much as some other natural wonders, simply because the Pantanal is the thing that you get the yield from. There are a few, and obviously you can't like put improvements on it. It is itself a thing, which obviously makes it stronger in early game, in a way. But then, like Mount Kilimanjaro doubling the yields around it, or was it just doubling the food yields? Like either way, it's a pretty big deal. Like 2 extra food yields to all adjacent tiles. Was it this one that doubles terrain yields on all adjacent tiles? Terrain yields is misleading. It essentially means terrain feature yields, I think. So that's like the forest and the hills. Yeah, and then like I'm not going to try pronouncing Piotahi, maybe Milford Sound. In any case, that's that they're calling the Maori stubborn natives, but anyway, yeah. If you're going to use the indigenous name, don't know why you'd then make. Well, I know saying that they're stubborn natives doesn't necessarily mean that they're putting them down, but that's very clumsy wording, and could easily be taken offensively. Anyway, adding yields to adjacent tiles. You could build some mines on those adjacent tiles. You could build, like, you could do all kinds of improvements on those adjacent tiles, and you've just added to that. And similarly, that kind of adding. I much prefer this adjacent tiles thing, because it allows you to, because this is always just going to be 2 food, 2 culture per tile. You could have some really good improvements next to it, if it was one of the ones that added things to adjacent tiles, and that was much more useful, in my opinion. Builder. I could actually get another settler, but I think I probably do need to defend soon. Or do I? Maybe I can. It's a bit random. Sometimes you get rushed, sometimes you don't get rushed. Okay. Oh, that's Buenos Aires. Okay. That's not even where lime green comes from. But I assume lime green is over here, and they conquered Buenos Aires. You are going to go. Where's a good place for you to sit? I'm going to say there, even though we do need defences on your south side as well. Guess it's time for irrigation. But it's also time for sleep. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Okay, that really suggests I should get a new settler. That's all the iron we need just in that one handy location. Yes. Yes. So I can have a settler there, and then that will only get one of the irons. Okay. Jakarta is in range of both irons, so maybe we just take Jakarta. It's survival strategy, though Egypt's probably going to take Jakarta first. Orange Egypt, that is. But yes, I think we should wrap things up now, so hopefully this has been enjoyable. I certainly think it's probably going to be more enjoyable than the previous game that I was putting online, because this is at standard speed rather than marathon, so it's more eventful, more fast, all those kind of things. But until next time, enjoy yourself.